or 2 classes. Show everybody that I do have a podcast now, and every single day I am making new lessons. So if you haven't signed up to my podcast, you have missed tenses, you've missed possessive gerund, you've missed complex gerund in infinitive, you've missed complex infinitive, you've missed a Roald Dahl story, you've missed the vocabulary from that story. Please come and join me on Anchor FM. I'll put the link under this video, and you can sign up to my podcast. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, Google. You can just find it on by finding the RSS feed. If you look for Mr. Skype Lessons podcast, I'm sure you will find it, but I will put the link under the video. So please come and join me. There are lessons still going on every day. They just happen to be going on as a podcast. And I'm a big fan of the idea that you ought to be able to listen to the teacher and let those words sink into your head. There's a big advantage to podcasting compared to making videos, and that's that you don't have the distraction of the video. You just listen to the words, and you should be able to memorize a lot of the points I'm making by listening to these kind of podcasts. It will make the grammar far more instinctive if you are able to understand it simply by listening to it and not necessarily by visualizing it every time. Of course, I try to help you visualize it on a board when I have a video class, but when you're doing podcasts, you don't have that luxury. And to be frank, when you're speaking a foreign language, you never have the luxury of taking out your notebook and checking your vocabulary, or taking out your exercise book and checking, is this a stative verb or not a stative verb? You don't have that luxury. And that's why I want you to start learning via the podcast. I actually think it will be a better way for you to memorize a lot of grammar rules and a better way to memorize a lot of vocabulary. Okay, so please go and join me. Go and join my podcast. Go and sign up to the podcast. There aren't going to be any classes on YouTube for a long, long time. They'd have to certainly change their business model and change a lot of the things that they do. So come and join me on the podcast. I'm not going to stop working, and you shouldn't stop learning English. Come and join me, and hopefully this will make your English a great deal better, a great deal more instinctive, especially in terms of grammar and vocabulary. Okay, thanks everybody for watching this advert. Please come to the Anchor FM website.